Hello, it is Saturday, July 5th, 2025. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Saturday crossword today, so we could well be in store for the trickiest puzzle of the week. It's a themeless Saturday crossword. It's often what happens on Saturday. And today's potentially very tricky edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Mike from Vermont, Casey Brandt, and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, for their generous support. They, of course, sustain this channel. They keep it going day by day. And for that, I'm very grateful for their support. So thanks to those four, and thanks to everybody who supports the channel via Patreon. If you'd like to do so, you can head over to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link, where you'll find bonus videos and call for questions for an upcoming Q&A video. And for benefactors like those I've just mentioned, there's the Let's Check the Crosses official mug. Thanks to everybody who supports the channel in that way. All right, let's get on to today's crossword, shall we? It's a tricky one. We shouldn't waste any time. At least we assume it's going to be a tricky, themeless Saturday crossword. It'll be most of those things for sure. And today's crossword is constructed by Tracy Bennett, who's constructed around half a dozen or so puzzles for the New York Times, and it was edited, as always, by Will Shorts. Let's start solving, see how we get on. Right, break off, to end or to snap or something. Careen wildly. To spin, it's not really correct. What about this? Kind of survivor, a lone survivor, or, I don't know. Yard, e.g., a unit of measurement. Careen wildly. Can't think of great ideas yet. Challenges for management. Challenges for management. Leave lost for words. Befuddle or something. So, no. Okay. Jewish bakery specialty. Jewish bakery specialty. A knish, or what would go here? Boy, I'm really not doing very well. 3D diagnostic test. PET scan? That's possible. Break off. I guess if you sort of... Well, I was going to say... Sorry, 1 second. I'm just going to close my window. Okay, sorry about that. I just kept hearing noises through it, and it was distracting me. All right, let's see. What were we looking at? Break off, kind of survivor. What did I say? Lone before? It could be that. That E doesn't disprove it. Careen wildly. Oh, maybe... Okay, maybe lone and slew. Like, you know, if a sort of... The car kind of careens wildly, kind of slews around. Might sort of fishtail or something like that. Yard, although that wouldn't... Oh, no. Slew is spelled this way in this context. S-L-U-E, sorry, that's correct. Because then yard can actually still be unit, which was what I wanted it to be. So break off, maybe it is snap. Leave lost for words. No or non. Jewish bakery specialty. Onion roll? Challenges for management could be egos. If you're a boss, you might have to deal with people with big egos. Okay, onion. I don't know if it's roll, but onion something. What is that? That sounds familiar. Like an onion, like a bialy or something? In 4 letters? Break off. Okay, maybe not snap, but stop. Like break off an engagement, you stop it. Does that work? Yes. Leave lost for words would be to tongue tie someone. That's correct. Eerie phenomenon when a robot seems too lifelike. The uncanny valley is what that's called, when kind of representation of a human being seems realistic enough that your brain kind of puts it in the real human being category, but there are inaccuracies about it that make it creepy. Okay, they're not as sweet as porters. Ales, I guess? Sort of beer styles. Newspaper in Boston or Miami? The Boston Herald, oops, or Miami Herald, I guess. I don't think I know the Miami Herald, but there must be one. One of the pillars of improv, right? So in improvisatory comedy, one of the pillars, one of the sort of rules is that you say yes and you don't, without good reason, you don't deny or refuse something that one of your fellow improvisatory actors does, because that kind of kills it. Musician slash French musician slash composer Blank Tierson. Don't know. Jan, maybe? The name. Or Eve could be. Let's see. Bedeck. Maybe Jan, because adorn. Swell could be. Not sure. It's a straight shot. Not sure about that. Name hidden in disobedience. Well, we can just look right at it. It's Edie. Okay, some stain preventers. Sock covers? Is that a thing? Oh, sofa covers, probably. That makes more sense. You might put a cover over your furniture. Okay. Oil smugglers, question mark. Art thieves or something like that. They might smuggle oil paintings. So swell is nifty. I was thinking swell like to bulge or grow, or maybe even a swell of an ocean. But no, it's swell as in great, sort of in slang. Okay, so it's a straight shot. Oh, neat, as in a shot is neat. It's not over ice or with the mixer or anything like that. Okay. So it's a straight shot. Neat vodka. There we go. Okay, bone in Bologna. Ossa in Italian. Is it ossa? I think that's right. Or is it osso? No, it's osso. Right, like osso buco, for instance. Okay, so to blanket something would be to envelope it, to color, to envelop it, to cover it. Is that right here? Come to a decision, to set on it? No. Keeps greasing that squeaky wheel, re-oils. Why is there a question mark pun there? I guess because greasing the squeaky wheel is often used in a sort of metaphorical sense to mean, I don't know, I guess kind of satisfy the loud person who's complaining. But in this case, we're actually using it literally, so it's kind of more of a slightly punny application. So to come to something would be, don't know. Zhu of Chinese history, Zhou and Lai. Probably pronouncing that poorly, apologies if so. Okay, pain relief brand would be Aleve, that's a pain medication. Drew on a TV, right? So it looks like it's saying that you illustrated something on a television, but no, it's the name Drew Carey, who's a television actor. Somewhat audible disparagement would be hiss. So you might be disparaging someone audibly in, at a concert or something. And then to come to a decision would be to reach a decision. There we go. All right. To neutralize bad karma, say, would be to atone for your sins. And Jewish bakery specialty onion roll. There we go. Was that one of the things I said? I can't remember. But there it is. It's an onion roll. Okay, it's nothing would be nil, so that's nothing in a score of a game, for instance. What may be raised at a meeting? You might raise your hand to indicate you have something to say. And a muscle named for its shape for short. Deltoids? I actually don't know. What is the shape? Is it shaped like a delta? Is it triangular? I never knew this. I assume this is the answer, but I did not know that. Is on the brink, say. If you're on the brink, you're teetering. So is on the brink could be teeters. On the edge. Fencing option. An épée, a fencing sword, or I guess option, épée or foil. I don't really know what distinguishes an épée and a foil, but I think that would be correct here. Squint to see. To peer at something would be to squint to see it. And subject of the books, Jonathan loved David, and take back the word. I don't know the subject of these books. I don't think I've heard of these. Alley oops. I mean, if I had to, my first thought would be maybe some sort of something like pop psychology or something. I don't know, but we'll keep going. Alley oops. I don't know. Rigid sort of interpreter. I'm not sure about that either. Glass production. An opera. So, right, this is probably Philip Glass, the composer, the kind of modern art composer. So, record-keeping device made of strings and knots. Should I know what this is? Record-keeping device made of strings and knots. Interesting. What is that? Don't know. Complete. Liquidy lump. A glob. Blow out. Blast. Oh, this doesn't look very good. Goop. Liquidy lump. Blow out. Ah. Okay, I don't know if that's right. I really hope opera is right. I'll be sad if it's not. Record-keeping device made of strings and knots. What is that? I don't know. Okay, let's look elsewhere. Asterisk to a typist. The star key, I suppose? On a keyboard. Uniform shade. Right. Does it mean a sort of consistent color, or does it mean the color of a uniform, for instance, a military uniform or some other kind? I assume it's the latter. Some kind of green, maybe? Or something blue? I mean, it could be plausibly either of those. Brendan of Panic at the Disco. Right, I don't really know this band, to be honest. I don't know the names of its members. Got a load of. If you got a load of something, you saw it, or you spied it, or maybe you got a great deal of something, you don't know. Like a perilous situation. It's, it's dangerous, or it's on edge, or what. Woman's name that becomes another woman's name if you reverse the third and fourth letters. Okay, well, presumably this name could be either of those two then. I don't know offhand. Very secure, in a way. Boy, I'm just suddenly, once again, as I was at the beginning, just not making any progress. Okay, dance move that slid into English as sachet. Oh, is it chasse? Is that where sachet comes from? Interesting. I did not know that. Or is it chasse with two E's? It's probably that. Bad guy. No, maybe not. Bad guys. I don't know. Huh. Okay, Michigan's Blank Marquette River waterway named for a missionary pair or something. I'm wondering if it's like Father Marquette, Père Marquette. I wonder if it's something like that. Let's see. Like flans and frittatas. Eggy. There we go. I bet that's right. Babe, for one, is a pig from the film Babe. Fortnite developer. That's a video game developed by Epic Games. Small time would be, I don't know, getting in one guess as Wordle. You're acing it? Yeah. That seems good. Like brutalist architecture, it's, what about it? It's sort of concrete, it's sort of severe, some people would say, or austere. It's often large. I don't know. Colloquial collective, y'all. So like a collective second person pronoun. And then radiator fluid car oil. That's not correct. It wouldn't be that anyway. Let's see. What is it? I don't know. Like brutalist architecture. Blocky. Oh, right. Okay. Small time rinky dink. Yes, okay. Say what kind of small time rinky dink operation is this? Noble title. Lady, as in, uh, the wife of a noble and wife of a baroness or a baron or something. So she herself could maybe be a baroness. Anyway, Gallic pal. Oh, I see. I was thinking, what are the parentheses doing here? It's because it's a Gallic gal pal, essentially. So a French female friend. And ami with an E on the end would be the female form of friend in French. Okay, so 99 Luftballon Singer. Oh, I actually don't do I even know how to pronounce this person's name? Nene, maybe? Or anyway, this is the name of the singer of 99 Luftballons, I'm pretty sure. Okay, votes for. Oh, maybe it's Nena. Sorry. Okay, because votes for could be yays, and then somewhat audible disparagements. Oh, right, tisks, and we had a singular of those somewhat audible disparagement up here. Radiator fluent is coolant. That's better. There we go. Okay. So, subject of the books, Jonathan loved David and take back the word. Some kind of obviously biology here. Very secure in a way. Woman's name that becomes another name if you reverse the third and fourth letters, right? This is the kind of thing that I find very difficult to just get out of nowhere. And I don't know. Like a perilous situation, I'm back in this zone where I just wasn't getting anything. Could be certain. Are, as in they are, no. Could be certain. I'm not seeing it. Bad guys. Uniform shade. Yeah, this is already. Oh, what's the big idea? I don't think I looked at that, or I would have gotten that. What's the big idea? Could be certain. Is it R? What am I missing there? Bad guys. Uniform shade. Earth is to sun as tierra is to sol. There we go. So what's this? Subject of the books, Jonathan loved David and take back the word. Maybe it's not biology? Radiology? That seems unlikely. And psychology doesn't fit. What is it? Very secure in a way. Okay, I don't know. I'll have to keep looking around. Okay, uniform shade. I still don't see what that is. This area is very tough for me today. Record-keeping device made of strings and knots. What is that? What is that record-keeping device? Is this some kind of ancient record-keeping device where strings are tied? Oh, this sort of sounds familiar. You have different knots tied at intervals, and it's almost like a sort of cross between a sort of abacus and a spreadsheet or something. Complete. Utter, complete disaster and utter disaster. Blowout. Burst. Record-keeping device, yeah, I don't know. Liquidy lump, maybe it is glob. Rigid sort of interpreter, a literalist, maybe someone who interprets things very literally. Alley oops, a gutter ball, right. That's an oops on a bowling alley, okay. So, yeah, I don't think I know what this is then. At least I don't know the name of it. Maybe I've seen it before. Oh, queer something? Jonathan loved David and take back the word. What? What is the other word? Quipu. Boy, I hope this is correct because I don't know the word. I don't think I know the word quipu. I mean, maybe I've encountered it before, but I don't recognize it. So I hope that's correct. These answers seem okay. What about this one now? Uniform shade. Oh, maybe it is something blue. Brendan of Panic at the Disco. Yeah, I don't know. Eurus, maybe? Something like that? Like a perilous situation. A hairy situation. Woman's name, right. Elsie or Elise? Yeah, that works. Okay, good, finally. Oh, theology this is. Oh, fascinating. Okay, queer theology, interesting. And then very secure in a way would be bolted. Yuri, I guess this is. Brendan Yuri. And then get a load of. Sorry, it's got a load of. Got a load of was eyed something. You saw it. Okay. There we go. So, oh, cadet blue. I've heard of that. Yeah, okay, there we go. Good, fine. Cadet blue is a uniform shade. And then bad guys are cads. You're a total cad. You're, kind of, I don't know, sort of, what would even be the word here? Sort of, you have a lack of regard for others. You're sort of cocky and callous, perhaps even. Could be certain. So why is this R? Could be certain. They could be certain. They are. I don't know. I sort of weirdly, intuitively get it, but I can't figure out how to parse it specifically. Anyway, whatever. This is the answer. There we go. So there we go. That was a tricky puzzle, I thought. I found it tricky anyway. And got stuck a couple of times. Got stuck starting at the beginning, and then at least twice got stuck here towards the bottom. So yeah, definitely threw plenty of resistance my way, I would say, today. Let me know how you fared with this one in the comments or the Daily Solve Discord chat server. Always curious to see how people did with these various different puzzles. And yeah, I'm trying to think what really tripped me up. I guess, honestly, basically everything down here did, really, except for opera, the glass production. I got that early, and glob I sort of thought maybe, but then I even went back on that. But yeah, queer theology, I just didn't know these books. Gutter ball, I mean, that's very clever, but it took me a while. Alley oops, I like that. Literalist, pretty straightforward in terms of the clue, but again, just didn't see it. So yeah, it took me a while to get these. It's funny that this is a star key as two words, because I'm sure this has been in the puzzle plenty of times, referring to the birth surname of Ringo Starr, the drummer, Starkey. But I wonder how often it's been in there as a key for a star. Anyway, there we go. That was, I thought, a tricky Saturday puzzle. As I say, let me know how you did. And do consider subscribing to the channel if you've been enjoying these videos. I'll be back tomorrow for what shouldn't be quite as tricky a puzzle necessarily, but it will be much larger and will have a theme, so it'll have its own trickiness in those ways. And I hope you join me. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Saturday. Take care.